Hi, my name is Cecily, co-owner of So Creative Lounge, and today we're going to be working on how to upcycle a cute women's tee and make it into a dress. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so here we are at the cutting table, and we're going to need a few supplies in order to make this dress today. You're going to need a pair of scissors, a rotary cutter, and a ruler, as well as some pens and crochet yarn. And you may need your best friend, your ripper. All right, so the first thing that you're going to need is a t-shirt. I like this women's cut t-shirt. It fit me well. It fit me at the shoulders, so just make sure that it has a nice fit for your body. The next thing you'll need is 4 fabrics for your tiers. And I decided to alternate my tiers between African print fabric and solid Kona cotton fabric. So for my first tier, I am going to be using a 3/4 of a yard. It's a white fabric. This next tier is a directional print. So I'm actually going to be using a little bit more than I would need if I was using a non-directional print. But I would need 1 yard of fabric for my second tier. The third tier, I am not using a directional print, so I'm only going to need 3/4 yards of fabric. And then the last tier, this one is also a directional print, so I'm going to need about 1.5 yards of this fabric. Now, if you're using all non-directional prints, you probably can get away with this third and fourth tier being about 3/4 of a yard, and then this second tier, you're only going to need about 3/4 of a yard, okay? But we'll go through more of that as we cut out the fabric. So let's go ahead and get started with cutting out our first tier. So let's bring over that fabric, and we have 1 yard, our tier 1, which is going to be cut 2, and it's going to be on the fold. So let's go ahead and open this up. My fold is down on this edge here, and we're going to be cutting 11 inches by 15.5 inches. So if we turn this here, it'll be 11 inches along this side and 15.5 inches along this side. All right, so let's go ahead and get that cut. I'm going to start. Each tier, we're going to need to cut 2 pieces on the fold. And the fold of the fabric is going to be towards the bottom of the screen in this shot. Now that we have all the tiers cut out, let's go ahead and cut the t-shirt. So for the t-shirt, we'll need to try it on first and determine how long we want that t-shirt to be. So basically, you'll try it on and then see where do you want that first tier to start. And then once you get that length, you're going to mark it with a pen and you're going to cut it with the rotary cutter. Let's recap. So the first tier is our t-shirt that we're going to use. And I basically made the length of it according to me. So the length of my top to shoulder always almost about 16.5. And let's recap all of the pieces that we cut out. We have tier 1. I cut 2 on the fold with 11 inches by 15 inches. The next tier is tier number 2, which is 11.5 inches by 18 inches on the fold. I cut 2. Tier 3 is 12 inches by 20.5 inches. And this is going to be tier 3, and I cut 2 on the fold. And then the last tier, which is tier 4, 12.5 inches by 22 inches, or with the fabric. If it's if you have 46 or 45 or 44, it's okay. And cut 2 on the fold. We're going to sew the sides for each tier. On this side and this side for each tier. So for tier 1, tier 2, we're going to do the same thing. Tier 3 and tier 4. So let's head over to the sewing machine.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for me. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above.
So now that we have sewn the side seams on each side, now we're going to go back and do add our crochet yarn so that we can gather the top of each seam. So we're going to do a zigzag stitch across the crochet yarn for each one. So it's going to zigzag all the way across and go all the way around both this piece and all the way around to the other side. And you're going to do that for each piece. So for each tier, tier 1, then tier 2, tier 3, and tier 4. You're going to do that for all 4.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for me. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. Above the sky. We are heroes Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes. I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for me. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah.
That was absolutely fantastic. I hope you enjoyed making this dress with me. And if you want to learn some more tips on how to make dresses and other items in the future, go ahead and click that subscribe button below, and I look forward to seeing you in our next video.